Last month, the judge issued a temporary restraining order blocking her from making those appointments without approval from trustees.
Get up quick, baby, huh? All right. I guess anything else? I get sued all the time. Y'all stop.
In the small town of Dolton, Illinois, chaos reigns as Mayor Tiffany Henyard faces a whirlwind of lawsuits, corruption allegations, and a fierce power struggle. With board meetings being held in secret and accusations flying, the tension is palpable. As residents grow frustrated and demand accountability, Henyard's leadership is called into question. Is she on the verge of a dramatic downfall, or can she turn this chaos into a comeback? The drama unfolds like a gripping soap opera, leaving everyone wondering what shocking twists await next. What are your thoughts on this unfolding saga? Hey guys, I am Olivia. Welcome to Red Rumbles. Today, we're stepping into the eye of the storm in Dalton, Illinois, where the political landscape is a swirling drama fit for the big screen. Mayor Tiffany Henyard is at the center of a wild soap opera filled with lawsuits, accusations of corruption, and heated confrontations. You won't believe the twists and turns this small-town saga takes as it unfolds in real time. As we break down the chaos, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a second of this explosive story. Let's jump into the heart of this political mess and see what's really going on in Dalton. Mayor Tiffany Henyard has gained a reputation for bold moves, trying to hold board meetings at the Village Hall while the trustees gather at a different location, the Field House, just down the road. This split has sparked a full-blown power struggle. On one side, Henyard insists that the official meetings should be at the Village Hall. On the other, the trustees claim they've moved to the Field House for practical reasons, including accessibility for residents. The situation has turned into a face-off that has both sides digging in their heels. The divide between Henyard and the trustees is more than a scheduling issue.
Just to be clear, since y'all was making all that noise, just to be crystal clear, I am here to appoint my police chief, my village.
It's become a battle over authority, transparency, and the future direction of Dalton. While Henyard holds court at the Village Hall with a small turnout, the rest of the trustees are addressing local business from the Field House. The Illinois Attorney General even weighed in, siding with the trustees on one key point. The Village Hall is too small for large gatherings, especially when residents want to stay informed about the town's affairs. But Henyard isn't backing down. She's filed a lawsuit to assert that the Village Hall is the proper place for board meetings. In her view, the Field House meetings are unofficial and shouldn't be considered legitimate. The lawsuit isn't just about the location. It's a move to assert control over Dalton's political process. And she's naming the trustees, the Park District, and more in the case, accusing them of going behind her back to hold meetings without her. The courtroom isn't new territory for Henyard. Her legal actions are about more than just where to meet. They challenge the legitimacy of the trustees' efforts to conduct business outside of her reach. Henyard's lawsuit seeks a declaration from the court that would make the Village Hall the designated meeting spot, and she's determined to get her way through legal means. This move has stirred up even more tension between her and the trustees, and the legal battle is only adding to Dalton's ongoing chaos. Henyard's attempts to assert her authority don't end at the Village Hall. When she tried to join a trustees' meeting at the Field House, she faced a hostile crowd. The atmosphere was tense, with boos and jeers greeting her as she walked in. It wasn't the warm reception any leader would hope for instead. It revealed the deep divisions between the mayor and many of Dalton's residents. People turned their backs, quite literally, in a sign of their frustration with the current state of affairs. This tense encounter was a stark reminder of how disconnected Henyard has become from a significant portion of the community. The trustees, meanwhile, continue to criticize her leadership style, calling out what they see as an autocratic approach that prioritizes control over collaboration.
You could feel the anger tonight at a Board of Trustees meeting in Thornton Township. The board and citizens looking for accountability to their finances, while the township supervisor...
As if the courtroom battles and public confrontations weren't enough, there's another layer to Dalton's turmoil: its financial health. Under Henyard's leadership, the town has reportedly fallen into a deficit, while nearby Thornton, where Henyard also serves as a leader, boasts a surplus. This contrast raises serious questions about Henyard's management. How is it that Dalton's finances are struggling while Thornton's are thriving? Henyard's critics argue that this financial discrepancy reflects poorly on her ability to manage the town's resources. Some point to questionable spending decisions and a lack of transparency around where funds are going. Henyard, however, defends her record, insisting that she's focused on long-term improvements for Dalton, even if they come with short-term financial challenges. The struggles between Henyard and the trustees extend beyond meeting locations and finances. They've clashed over key appointments as well. Henyard has attempted to appoint a new police chief, a village attorney, and a village administrator, critical roles that shape the day-to-day operations of the town. But the trustees have pushed back, challenging her authority to make these decisions without their approval. A Cook County judge even issued a restraining order, blocking these appointments until Henyard gains the necessary support from the board. This legal setback was a major blow to Henyard's efforts to reshape Dalton's leadership. It highlighted the limits of her power and reinforced the role of the trustees in balancing her influence. Amid all the political wrangling, serious accusations of corruption have surfaced against Henyard. Claims of financial mismanagement, awarding contracts to close allies, and even using public funds for personal expenses have put her under a harsh spotlight. And it's not just rumors. Court documents reveal testimony from Henyard's former boyfriend, who described how public money was allegedly used for private getaways and other non-town expenses. This testimony is a major blow to Henyard's defense, painting a picture of a leader who may have crossed the line. He also accused Henyard of handing out contracts to friends and family, skirting local laws to give her allies an advantage. And then there's talk of bribes, allegations that Henyard accepted payments from contractors to smooth the way for their projects. These claims, if proven, could have serious legal consequences and further undermine her position. Dalton's residents are growing increasingly vocal in their dissatisfaction. Social media is buzzing with calls for Henyard to step down, and town meetings have become heated battlegrounds where her critics demand accountability. For many, it feels like Dalton's leadership is out of control, and there's a growing desire for new leadership to steer the town back on track. Supporters of Henyard argue that she's being unfairly targeted, and that her bold actions are necessary to break through Dalton's challenges. But even some of her former allies are now questioning whether her aggressive style has done more harm than good. As the situation drags on, the town's reputation is taking a hit, and residents are left wondering what kind of leadership they can trust. The ongoing feud between Henyard and the trustees isn't just about political power. It's having a real impact on Dalton's day-to-day functioning. Important decisions are stalled, budgets are left in limbo, and basic services are at risk of disruption. With the town's financial situation already shaky, the added uncertainty of political gridlock is making it even harder to move forward. The Attorney General's intervention highlighted the dysfunction, and residents are paying the price as essential village services hang in the balance. With so much focus on the drama unfolding in board meetings and courtrooms, some worry that the town's real needs are being neglected. Roads, public safety, and community programs are all feeling the strain as the political battles take center stage. Dalton's political chaos has attracted attention far beyond its borders. Local and national media outlets are covering the story, drawn by the twists and turns of this unlikely saga. There's even talk of a potential TV special or documentary chronicling the events. Henyard has become a polarizing figure in the process, with some fascinated by her defiance and others outraged by her decisions. For Henyard, the media spotlight is both a challenge and an opportunity. She's portrayed herself as a tough leader fighting against a system stacked against her. But as the headlines pile up, so do the questions about her choices and the controversies surrounding her time in office. With more court dates on the horizon and residents demanding answers, Dalton's political drama is far from over. Henyard's future as mayor is uncertain, and the outcome of her legal battles could determine whether she can hold on to power or if her time in office is nearing an end. The stakes couldn't be higher for Henyard, the trustees, and the residents of Dalton. While some believe that Henyard may find a way to bounce back, others see the writing on the wall. A potential federal investigation looms, and the allegations against her could escalate beyond local disputes. If these claims are validated, the fallout could reshape the town's leadership and leave a lasting impact on its governance. What do you think is in store for Dalton and Mayor Tiffany Henyard? Could she manage to turn this around, or are we witnessing the end of her time as mayor? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates on this ongoing saga. Stay tuned. There's sure to be more surprises in this unfolding drama, and you won't want to miss what comes next.